Hi guys, I know it's been a little bit since I've recorded my last video. My last video I will link up here was an unboxing of a Chic Sparrow in pocket size, and it was the Black Beauty. And it was a really nice traveler's notebook, and I got a few requests from people asking me to do a setup video, and so I thought I'd do that as soon as I moved into it. But something unexpected happened. I couldn't bond with that book as much as I thought I did, and so I realized I'm not into pockets. I just realized that the reason I like traveler's notebooks in the first place is the fact that they're so completely customizable. You can add a pen loop, you can put in pockets if you want to, and I felt like I was going to miss out on that if I had that. I don't know if that makes any sense. Also, it was posing a threat of overhang. I had overhang in that book as well as this book, and so I decided that a classic wide field note size would be best for me. I don't like overhang at all. You can see there is quite a bit of overhang here. Maybe not much to most people, but I just don't prefer it. So I have been using Taroko Shop's Traveler's Notebook, and I bought this around April, if you guys have seen my video on that. And it's gotten really beautiful. It's gotten a lot more softer. It's a really nice thick leather, and I'm really unhappy for the fact that I think Steven, who's the owner of Taroko Shop, has decided to stop making these traveler's notebooks. But I still love his shop, and he has great customer service. So I will link that shop down below so you guys can check him out. So on my setup, the first thing you guys can see is a little bit colorful. I went for a little quote that I stick and sometimes I change. And the first insert I'm just going to take out so that I can show you better probably. It consists of a folder where I put my bills and things when I carry it around. Just has two pockets, and I made it from watching one of the YouTube tutorials, which I'll try to link down below, but I'm sure there are like tons of them around. And then the next book is just a brain dump. The first page of it, you can see I've just put a lot of stickers. These aren't stickers that I bought. They're just like stickers off of packaging that I decided to just repurpose, and I just like the vintagey feel of some, and so I decided to embellish my first page with them. Then the rest of the book is just like brain dump, discussions, ideas, wish lists, all kinds of things. Sometimes I even do a little bit of watercoloring, and this paper is really good quality, you guys. It is really good quality. It's from this website called Happily Unmarried. It's an Indian online website, and they make pretty good inserts. Like, I was just trying them out, and I actually originally bought these just to use brain dump books, but you know, it is holding up really good even for watercoloring, so that's nice. And then the next bit is my Moleskine pocket planner. This hasn't changed from my last setup. I have still been using this and I love it. I have ordered the next one for next year too, and it just is the perfect size for me, guys. It has everything that I need. I've taken one of the super clips, which from Repesco. If you guys aren't familiar, they're these little sort of binder clips without the attached silver bit on that, and they have like a little opening right here. You just need to pick a spot and just clip it on, and it holds up to 40 pages, and you can just remove them like that, and I really enjoy them. I prefer functional embellishments, and so I am using that to mark in my monthly calendar. And it's the same, you guys. I still am tracking the holidays that my job has given, and the birthdays that my friends have. And then I marked in the holidays in the event section. I marked in all of my friends' birthdays, and that helps me. Every starting of the month, I just check them off and tend to wish people. Then In travels planning, I use this a lot too. I write down all of the trips that I've taken and all of the site visits I've gone to. My job does involve quite a bit of traveling, and this little stick in that I've put is just a list of all of the things that I pack when I go. So at the beginning, you guys can pretty much see that I haven't done a lot of filling up, and I was just new to this whole setup. And then look at the change, you guys. Now this is, I guess this is last week. You can see the difference. It's just like so much more. I've just given it so much more functionality than it originally held. I write down my budget. I write down amount of money that I spend everywhere on the top of every day. And I also love the fact that it's just enough space to fill in what I need to know for the day, and it's not like it's not too much, so that I can just easily carry around. And then this is the back of the dashboard, and I've used another one of those super clips and put in some sticky notes just in case I want to jot down something or give someone my phone number or any of that stuff. Then the next insert that I have is this zipper pouch, and this is from this really awesome shop called Alice's Castle or something. It's on AliExpress. I'll link her down below. She is an amazing saleswoman. She has shipped my parcels really well, and I've never had any problems with her. So I'll link her down below. And I just put my cash, and I put my sticky notes there. The third book that I have is just a grid notebook, and I use this sort of like a bullet journal. I just make lists of things that I need to do and cross them out as I do them. So that is my setup, you guys. Let me just put it all back in because I want to show you. I don't feel like I have too much in here. None of this stuff is like just there for the heck of it. I have put them all in for a use, but with just these three inserts, I'm still experiencing quite a bit of overhang, and that's why I'm really excited to get my next traveler's notebook, and I'll show you the difference in overhang once it comes. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Have a great day. Bye.